Hey there, welcome to Mama Henry's Kitchen. So I recently posted my recipe for biscuits, and now I'm going to show you another way to use biscuits. If you've ever had chicken and dumplings, you'd be surprised how simple it is to make chicken and dumplings. The dumplings in chicken and dumplings is nothing but biscuit dough. I mean, you don't even have to leave and go to Cracker Barrel. We are going to start with our broth. I'm going to give you the amounts for a full recipe. So normally this will be 3 quarts of water and 6 bouillon cubes. So we're just going to stir that, and I'm bringing it to a boil. We're also going to put some pepper in there. It's about a ½ tablespoon. We like a lot of pepper in our house. So once you've started your broth, you just let that sit, get happy, come to a nice rolling boil. And over here I'm going to make my biscuit dough. You've seen that before. For a full recipe, you're going to want to double my biscuit recipe. The dough is all made and ready to turn out. Now is where it differs from the normal biscuit recipe. And you still want to bring it together with some light kneading like you would biscuits. Again, don't overwork your dough. It's all smooth and put together now. So instead of like about this thick is what I would do for a recipe of biscuits, I'm actually gonna go pretty thin, probably half or less the height of biscuit dough if I was cutting biscuits, because I'm cutting dumplings now. You want them to be still thick enough to puff and be fluffy when you boil them, but you also don't want them to take forever to get done. I mean, that's maybe like a centimeter thick. It's not thick at all. Some people just take spoonfuls of dough and drop it in. We like to cut our dumplings, and that's just how we prefer it at my house. So I'm cutting strips. You can cut squares. This is where you kind of make it your own. And all I'm gonna do, I pick up a strip at a time, and I'm gonna break it up into what I think might be a fork size bite. I'm going to go ahead and turn my broth up to high to make sure it keeps that rolling boil. And one thing you need to know when you're dropping your dumplings into the broth, it needs to be at a rolling boil. Keep that going the whole time. And they want to float. Once you drop them in, they go down to the bottom, then they start puffing and they'll float to the top. And what that does, it sort of creates I don't know, like they get solid across the top. They're blocking the way for new dumplings to get down into the broth. And so if you start dropping dumplings and they're not getting down in there, well then just tear off a few at a time and then take your spoon and kind of punch them down in there. Just make sure they get down below the ones who have already floated to the top. So they're all in there. So just because they're floating does not mean they're done. I am going to turn this down, but once the dumplings start falling instead of floating, that's when they're done. And once you have all your dumplings in, this is where we put our chicken in. Now the chicken, normally I do a rotisserie chicken or boneless, skinless chicken thighs. So 4 cups of chicken for a full recipe. So I've got this on low or simmering. It's thickening up. Give it maybe like another 5 to 7 minutes of simmering, and that's it. Okay, so the dumplings are done. They've thickened up. So I've got a little bit of chicken and a little bit of dumpling, a little of broth in there, and it's really hot. So it's really good. Do it. Give it a whirl. Mama Henry loves you. Thanks for watching. I really love my Pete's and hope to see them really soon. And y'all have a good day.